It finally happened, guys. Service air suspension. Hey, what's going on, YouTube? So today is going to be a pretty shitty video because it finally happened with the Rebel. We got the ever dreaded service air suspension. This is the first time I've ever actually gotten this message before. I have had an issue with the air ride before where this beeping's driving me crazy, where it wouldn't go into aero mode anymore, but I honestly attributed that to the actual installation of the lift kit. So that was a completely different issue in my opinion. That was also a year ago when all that went down. It's been fixed for about 6 months now, no issues. But yeah, this one, I've never gotten that message before. And honestly, it kind of sucks because I was hoping, you know, obviously, you know, we all hope we're never gonna have issues with our car. But I can say it's definitely a bit better than some of the other people I've seen that's gotten the you know, issues with their air ride, because you can see my truck, it's still sitting level. So on all 4 corners, all the bags are still inflated, so that's good. You know, there's nothing leaning anywhere, nothing slouching over. I'm not getting that level Rebel lean. So what I'm hoping is just that it's a fuse. So I'm gonna run over to the dealership. The dealership's about 2 miles away from my house, so we're gonna run over there and probably get a new fuse. You know, obviously we'll check this out first, and if it is a fuse, we'll be going over there to do it. I'm really hoping it's a fuse, really hoping, because if not, then obviously it's gonna be like a compressor or something. But the reason I don't think it's a compressor is because the fact that it's all, you know, lifted up right now and it's not slouching anywhere. So I'm gonna go ahead, open up the fuse box, figure out what fuse it is, check it out, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, so this is the fuse panel right here, obviously. You pick that up, and then we can read back here and figure out what fuse controls the air ride. So let's have a look real quick. It's going to be one of the bigger fuses. It's going to be a 40 amp fuse. So, alright, there it is. F5 fuse. It's the air suspension compressor. So that's this fuse right here. So let's go ahead and pull that out and see how it looks. So let's have a look at it. Yeah, it's shot. You can see it's kind of darkened a little bit in there, and then the little metal strip in there, it's popped. So okay, gonna throw this back in there now, take a drive over to the dealership, pick up one of these, and then hopefully we can get this thing working again. Alright, so we're back at the house now. So I actually showed them this fuse when I was there, and you can tell it's definitely a lot smaller, but these were the only 40 amp fuses they had. So you know, we're gonna just try it out. Throw this in there, see if it'll even fit in there, because obviously it's a lot shorter. So we'll throw it in, see what happens. Hopefully it works. Alright guys, so we switched out that fuse, disconnected the battery, let it sit for about 30 minutes. Hopefully that might have reset something. So let's go ahead in here now, start this thing up, and hopefully we don't have that error message anymore. Let's see. Motherfucker, man. Still there. That sucks. Ugh. What's annoying is that the fuse was actually blown, but god damn it, man. I'm really hoping that it's not something a little bit more serious. So I guess what I'm going to do now is hook up an OBD2 reader and see if I can actually pull a little bit more of a descriptive code and see if that corresponds with anything. This is the OBD2 scanner I have. It's just a cheap one that you can, I bought it, I think it was like 60 bucks or something like that. It just has like an app that you can run it from your phone. Pretty simple. Just plug it into your OBD2 port, like so. That little light will shine on, and then you could come over here, hit diagnose, and it'll start scanning the car for any sort of codes. So I'm gonna do that, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I scanned it, and you can see there, 0 faults, but obviously that's not the case. So I guess this reader was kind of pointless and useless. Alright, so I'm not really too sure what else to do at this point. It really sucks because I'm honestly really regretting not getting those coilovers even more so now. I would have not had to deal with any of this bullshit. Lucky thing is that the truck, it's still all inflated, all the bags are good, so I'm still able to drive this. I really hope it doesn't progress any worse. I think what I'm gonna have to do is take this over to my mechanic where they have a better scan tool and they could scan it and read it. So I'm gonna end this one here, but I'm gonna be making an update video as well, because if anyone else runs into this like I have, you know, maybe it can help you guys out. This obviously, it won't get covered under warranty if I take this to the dealership, which is why I haven't done so. You know, obviously with the BDS lift kit, they're gonna take one look at it, they're gonna deny any sort of warranty work, and they might not even want to work on it, because I have brought this truck to the dealership before with the lift kit to try and get a system refresh, and they wanted nothing to do with it. So, you know, take all this information with a grain of salt. It's something to think about if you are wanting to go ahead and modify your Ram Rebel with the air ride. So like I said, kind of wishing I would have went coilovers a little bit more at this point. And honestly, if you know, if it was a fuse, okay, whatever, but a fuse tripping is kind of an indication that something else is going to be breaking pretty soon, because a fuse just wouldn't randomly trip. It's tripping for a reason. So if it comes down to the fact that I need to get like new compressors or something like that, and it's going to be thousands of dollars, I might just go ahead and throw coilovers in here. Hopefully I can throw some coilovers and still use a lot of components from the BDS lift kit that I have on there. I'm not really too sure. I've never heard anyone do that before, so hopefully I can do that. But if you guys have any information or any suggestions or any remedies that you've used, if you've had any issues with your lifted air suspension in your Ram, definitely hit me up, message me, leave a comment below. Let's try and help some other people out here. There's not a lot of people that modify these things, and it's for this reason. So let's try and generate some more knowledge on all this. But you know, guys, you know, stick around for more videos. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.